Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all well today. Impromptu live stream. It's kind of late here, so this isn't going to be a long live stream, but I just wanted to go live and talk about this crazy stuff I found in connection to the plane collision the other day. So please, anyone in the chat, if anyone's here yet, give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Make sure all the sound is good. Um, Hello, Coffee Girl. Hello, Miriam. Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for the thumbs up. This was very impromptu. So again, we're gonna get through this quick, guys. My girlfriend's already sleeping. Don't want to keep her up with my blabbering. But is the sound clear, guys? How good is the I'm not using my mic today, so how is the sound? Do I need to speak up or is it too soft? Let me know in the chat if the sound is if it's not loud enough. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right, so let's get into this. If you guys didn't see my video from last night about Mercury, the trickster, right? Now we're going to talk about St. Patrick's Day, okay? Now, St. Patrick's Day is on 3/17. So I'm going to flip this number over for you guys, and I'm going to show you something, okay? So here's the word lie, right? Lie. Well, what happens if we invert this? So you guys get the point, right? You guys get the point, right? Let's do it a few more times just to really let it sink in. 3/17, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 3/17, flip it around, lie. Okay? Now, St. Patrick's Day is connected to snakes. What happened in the Garden of Eden with the snake? Okay? It lied to Adam and Eve. Lie. The snake. All right? So St. Patrick's Day is on 3/17. And I'm going to show you how the plane collision the other day is connected to Trump's Mercury birthday, which is on 3/17 this year on St. Patrick's Day, and how this day looks super interesting, okay? So, I mean, let's just get into the details here. So Mercury, right? The trickster, the liar, the snake. Why do you think Mercury has um the snakes on the caduceus, right? I talked about that yesterday, so most of you guys are caught up with that. But again, for those of you just getting in, St. Patrick's Day, 3/17, lie. I just think that's fun to do. It looks cool. Anyway, so is that Stormy Daniels' birthday? Yeah, it is Stormy Daniels' birthday. Ah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Stormy Daniels' birthday. Thank you, Jessica. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So, man, I didn't even think of that until now. Okay. So, anyway, Mercury, the trickster, the thief, the liar, the god of luck. Okay. Now, what's connected with the Irish and St. Patrick's Day, guys? You guys have heard of the luck of the Irish? Okay. Luck of the Irish. Mercury, the god of luck and trickery. St. Patrick, trickery. Okay. So why am I talking about Mercury and St. Patrick's Day? Because Mercury is the trickster, St. Patrick, the luck of the Irish, Mercury, the luck god, and Trump's Mercury birthday will be on this year on St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Now remember, plane crashes happen on Trump's Mercury birthday. Okay? On Trump's 302nd Mercury birthday, there was a plane crash on flight 302. Okay? So there's that. But let me make this bigger for you guys. Hold on. All right, so check this out, guys. I mean, please hit the like button with this decode. Come on, guys. This is absolutely insane. Like, uh, I'm just blown away by what they do with this, or what God does with this. It's not they doing it; it's God, right? It's the universe, right? It's God's higher power, right? So Trump turned 326 Mercury years old on December 19th last year. That same day, there was a plane crash in the news of a football player on Dion Dawkins' property. I see my brother KC Golfing is in the chat. Yeah, two Irish golfers made hole-in-ones yesterday at a golf tournament. Ah, wow. Interesting. That's interesting. I have to look into that. So, again, Mercury birthday for Trump. Plane crash on his Mercury birthday, his 326 Mercury birthday. 40 days later, which is the gematria of Mercury, there was a collision on the beginning of the snake year, right? That just happened, right? So 40 days after his 326 Mercury birthday, Mercury equals 40, you have this collision. Now, look, the day before that, the new Secretary of Transportation was sworn in, Sean Patrick Duffy. Patrick, trickster, Mercury. But not only that, guys, look at his name. Sean, S-P-D. What's the initials for St. Patrick's Day? S-P-D. Okay? I mean, wow. SPD is the initials of the new transportation secretary, and that's St. Patrick's Day. His name is literally Patrick. But 40 days after this incident, this collision, 47 days, like Trump is the 47th president, will be Trump's 327th Mercury birthday. So he'll turn 327 Mercury years old on St. Patrick's Day. Now, again, St. Patrick's Day can be written 317, right? Or in Ireland, they write this date 173. Now, what's the number 173? It's the 40th prime number. Remember, Mercury equals 40. This collision was 40 days after Trump's Mercury birthday. And on Trump's next Mercury birthday, 173 is the 40th prime number. Guys, look at the call sign for the helicopter. It's Pat 25. So not only is the transportation secretary Patrick, the call sign for the aircraft is Pat, as in the short form of Patrick. Okay? Trick, lie. But look at this. So again, Mercury has the caduceus, right? The snakes and the plane. I showed that yesterday. Mercury is the trickster and the god of luck, the luck of the Irish. Trump's Mercury birthdays always have plane crashes, or not always, but a lot of times. But look at this, guys. St. Patrick, the myth. According to legend, St. Patrick is said to have banished all snakes from Ireland, driving them into the sea after they attacked him on a 40-day fast. What? Are you guys getting this? I just said that this plane crash happened 40 days after Trump's Mercury birthday on the snake year, and after St. Sean Patrick Duffy became the transportation head, and St. Patrick is known for driving snakes out of Ireland after a 40-day fast. Remember, Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Serpent, the snake, the devil, right? The liar, right? The serpent in the garden, right? That's what it all connects to. And on top of that, look at what everyone involved in this incident the other day, guys, is Irish. Look at this. The flight was supposed to land at Ronald Reagan Airport. Now, what's the name Reagan? It's Irish. Not only is the transportation head Sean Patrick, like St. Patrick's Day, his last name is Duffy. The name Duffy is Irish. He was sworn in as transportation secretary one day before. The photo of the collision was captured by Kennedy Center. The name Kennedy is Irish. The plane was supposed to land at Ronald Reagan Airport. Ronald Reagan was the 40th president. Like St. Patrick kicked the snakes out of Ireland after a 40-day fast. Like Trump was 40 days after his birthday when this collision happened, after his Mercury birthday, and Mercury equals 40. Not only that, the transportation head, Sean Patrick Duffy, he's born October 3rd. Now, October 3rd is written 103. Well, that's the gematria of Mercury, 103. And look what happens if you add his date numerology up. It's 10 plus 3 plus 19 plus 71, 103. So what a perfect day for a transportation secretary to be born. 103 day and date numerology of 103 like Mercury, okay? Now, this collision was connected to the Super Bowl coming up, which is going to feature star quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Patrick again, guys. Patrick Mahomes, the star quarterback of the National Football League. And he's going to try to win his third straight Super Bowl on the 40th day of the year. Wow. So Patrick Duffy, so this collision was 40 days after Trump's Mercury birthday. The plane was trying to land at Ronald Reagan Airport, the 40th president. This is all connected to Patrick, and Patrick, St. Patrick, kicked the snakes out of Ireland after a 40-day fast. And now Patrick Mahomes is going to try to win the Super Bowl on the 40th day of the year. Okay. Now, again, I told you, not only is this connected to all the Patricks, the call sign for the aircraft was Pat. P-A-T. In football, they have something called a P-A-T, a Pat. Well, the call sign is Pat for this aircraft that ran into the plane. Patrick, Pat is short form for Patrick. Now, remember, Sean Patrick Duffy, the transportation secretary, he's born October 3rd. Trump's born June 14th. Their birthdays align perfectly to St. Patrick's Day. Let me show you this. Trump was born on the 165th day of the year. If you go from Patrick Duffy's birthday to the St. Patrick's Day, it's 165 days, like Trump's born on the 165th day of the year. If you go from Trump's birthday to St. Patrick's Day, it's 276 days. That's the day Patrick Duffy was born, 276 day. You see, this is the only day on the calendar, guys, that lines up with their birthdays perfectly, okay? It's the only day that encodes their birthdays to St. Patrick's Day. If you look at any other day on the calendar, you will not find any day other than St. Patrick's Day that lines up with Trump and Patrick Duffy, okay? So if you guys want to try, go look. There's no other day that's going to work like this. Now remember, we had an airplane crash on the day Jimmy Carter died in Korea. The Jeju Flight 2216. Well, from Jeju Flight 2216 crashing to St. Patrick's Day is 78 days. Trump is 78 years old. And this holiday is known as the Feast of St. Patrick, which equals 78. The word Kennedy, which is Irish, equals 78, and the word Patrick equals 78. So 78 days after the Jeju air crash is St. Patrick's Day. Trump is 78 years old. Okay. Now, is this just not wild, guys? I've already showed you all the connections with the transportation secretary, but look at this famous figure skater who was seen crying because of the deaths on the plane. Her last name is Kerrigan. Her last name is Kerrigan, guys. That's Irish. And look what her last name means. It means dark black. So her name is Irish and it means dark black. Okay? So count it now. The plane was trying to land at Ronald Reagan. Reagan is an Irish name. Okay? The transportation secretary is Duffy. That's an Irish name. The picture of the crash was taken from Kennedy Center. Kennedy is Irish. The famous figure skater who came out and cried on national TV about the deaths. Her last name is Kerrigan, which is Irish. Her name means black or dark. Okay. Now look at this. The police chief who responded first to this incident is Donnelly. Donnelly is an Irish name. The surname Donnelly is Irish origin, derived from Gaelic name O'Donoghue. But look at what Donnelly means, dark. So Harrigan is Irish and it means dark, and the police chief is named Donnelly, which is Irish, and it means brown or dark. 2 for 2, guys. On top of that, the 6 figure skaters who died on the plane were from Boston Club. Yeah, and don't forget Donnelly is another form of Donald. Donnelly, right? The 6 figure skaters on the flight that supposedly died were the Boston Club. Boston is an Irish city, guys. The Boston Celtics, you know. And look at this. They say 6 people from Boston Club died and 14 total. That's Trump's birthday. 6, 14, Trump's birthday. Okay? Now, what if I told you that the transportation head, Patrick Duffy, was on the Real World Boston? Remember, his last name is Irish, his middle name is Patrick, like St. Patrick's Day, and he became famous on the Real World Boston. And that was season 6 of the Real World. Patrick Duffy has 6 kids. He was famous from the season 6 of Real World, and 6 people from Boston died in this supposed plane crash. 666. You get it? 6 people from Boston, Patrick Duffy on the 6th season of the Boston Real World, and he has 6 children, Patrick Duffy. Okay? And again, Duffy is an Irish name. And what does it mean, guys? It means dark, descendant of the Dark One. Wow. So the figure skater that came out, her name is Irish and it means dark, right? The police chief that responded, his name is Irish and it means dark. The transportation secretary, who's in charge of transportation, his name is Irish and it means dark. All 3 of these people have an Irish name that means dark. Is something about to go dark, guys? Remember, Melania Trump was wearing the snake costume, and Melania means dark. Donnie Darko. Yep, exactly. Donnie Darko. Thank you for reminding me. Donnie Darko. All of these people are dark and Irish. So watch out in Ireland for blackouts. I don't know. But just crazy, guys. But again, why is St. Patrick's Day so important? Mercury birthday of Trump, guys, the trickster, the liar. Okay? Trump is ruled by Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. They're after me, Lucky Charms. Yeah, that's funny. Is Mahomes an Irish name? Really? Hold on. Let me look that up. Hold on a second. Yeah, look at this, guys. Mahomes is believed to have Irish origins, likely derived from McMahon. McMahon, guys. The founder of WWE, McMahon. Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes, St. Patrick's Day. Mahomes is an Irish name. Everything I just showed you in this whole decode, every single one of these people is Irish. Every single one has Irish name. That's unbelievable. And you're telling me that Trump's next Mercury birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, and St. Patrick kicks the snakes out of Ireland. And Trump read the snake poem, and the plane collision happened on the beginning of the snakes. And it lines up perfectly with the transportation head, Patrick Duffy, Sean Patrick, SPD, like St. Patrick's Day. Like, come on. Guys, please hit those like buttons. I have 135 of you in here and 65. I'm giving my heart for you guys here, man. Like, this is crazy stuff. Like, like, I just can't believe it. I really can't. Like, so much Irish, exactly. And don't forget, as I started this video, the date March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. And if you flip this 317 up, you get lie, right? And again, Mercury is the god of liars and deceit, okay? The snake in the garden was the deceiver, right? So I don't know what they're planning for St. Patrick's Day or around that time, but don't forget that just a few days before St. Patrick's Day, there's going to be a blood moon lunar eclipse, okay? And don't forget, Trump was born on a blood moon lunar eclipse, okay? And again, like it's just crazy that this snake connection is with St. Patrick, you know? And this all connected to the snake. And the 40 is so important here because the 40 is the day that Patrick Mahomes is going to try to win the Super Bowl. And we just found out that Mahomes is an Irish name, and so is Patrick, right? St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah, decoding our reality. 317 is 220 days after Trump's plane issue. Yeah. 220 is Donald John Trump and Skull and Bones, or the Brotherhood of Death equals 220. I'm not sure if the Super Bowl score will be 31-7, but that would be crazy. That would be wild. Yeah, so let me know in the chat if you guys understood that. I don't know if the presentation was understandable. That's why I'm just wondering. But yeah, it's just crazy, you know. Um, yeah, there's so much here, but everything seems to point to St. Patrick's Day. Let's just put it that way. Sven Dapp says the Super Bowl final score is going to be 66-6. Wow. That yeah, that would be if that happened, that would be like ridiculous. Um But yeah, I still can't get over that all the characters in this whole story are all Irish and they all connect to the dark, like Donnie Darko. But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna make this too much longer. I just wanted to jump on here quick because YouTube was not letting me release this as a video. Can you believe it? YouTube was blocking me from releasing this as a video. So I had to go live, and I wasn't planning on going live. The reason I'm talking so softly is because my girlfriend is sleeping, and YouTube doesn't want me to go live with this information because I think I'm not saying that something's going to happen on St. Patrick's Day, but it sure as heck looks like it, or at least around that time. It doesn't have to happen on that exact day. It could happen a few days before or a few days after that. But, a lot of it connects to St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Decoding Our Reality says I should look at the date 216. Hold on, let me bring up your comment. Decoding Our Reality says you should take a look at the date 216, which is the 47th day of the year. Don John Trump will be 47 years, 47 days old. Eric Trump will be 41. Wow. Melania will be 2020. Wow. Good stuff, man. Yeah, they were saying there was an issue with releasing my video. They were saying there was an issue found in the video. I don't know what it was. They don't tell you what the issue was. They just say there was an issue found. So they didn't like something that I was going to post. And they might take this video, they might hide this video from you guys. So make sure you guys um, watch it and as soon as you can, because I don't know if they're going to try to hide it or something. Um, but yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning a live stream. I just wanted to get this info out about St. Patrick's Day because, again, it's pretty undeniable that there could be something pointing to that day. And I'm thinking that the Super Bowl will give us a clue also because the Super Bowl will be on the 40th day of the year. St. Patrick Mahomes, he will try to get his third straight Super Bowl on the 40th day of the year, which again, that's Mercury in gematria equals 40. Yeah, someone's saying so remember, this is all tied to ice too. Let me pull up your comment. Hold on. Somebody's saying that Patrick will get that hat trick, right? And in hockey, they get hat tricks. Cohen researcher is saying golfer John Patrick Daly is a big Trump friend. Okay, let me look this guy up. Hold on. I don't even know who this guy is, but now, guys, if there's something going to go down on St. Patrick's Day, it could also connect to money. Remember, Mercury is the god of merchants, financial gain. So if there's something that might go down on St. Patrick's Day, maybe it's something with the markets, right? Maybe it actually ends up being a good day. I don't know. But it just seems like they're pointing to St. Patrick's Day. But is there going to be something with the markets, financial gain, luck, right? Commerce, merchants, thieves, maybe XRP. I don't know. XRP, Ripple equals Mercury. So that's interesting too. But yeah, John Patrick Daly, born April 28th. Let's see what this guy equals. Hold on. John Patrick Daly equals Donald John Trump. How about that? Interesting. So yeah, in one cipher. Oh, and look, the woman that came out about the deaths of the ice skaters. Oh yeah, I forgot to type that. Hold on. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Look at this, guys. The word lie flipped upside down. Where was that? Hold on. Yeah, look at this. I'm going to show you. Going on the fly, guys. Forgot about this. So let's do this again. Look at the gematria of the word lie flipped upside down. And now watch what happens if you flip the word lie upside down. Just wild, right? This is absolutely insane. And even the gematria, if you type it in, it equals 317, guys. So thank you for reminding me about that, Sven Dabs. Oh, that's interesting. Kazi in the chat is talking about Cody Rhodes. Cool. I need to look into that, what you posted there. But yeah, just super interesting, guys. I mean, I'm not going to stay on here much longer. It's late, but I just wanted to get this out and do the flipping, right? Do it justice. Trump's assassination attempt was on 7/13, right? Well, that's the same numbers. 7/13 backwards. Right. 7/13 backwards is 317. Huh. Let's see how many days after his assassination attempt. Guys, 248 days. 248 days from his assassination attempt to 317. 248. What is that? You guys know what that is? The United States is 248 years old right now. President Donald Trump equals 248. St. Patrick's Day is 248 days. 248 days after his assassination attempt. And his assassination attempt was on 7/13, and St. Patrick's Day is on 3/17, the reverse of his assassination attempt. So again, I'm not saying something is going to happen on that day. Maybe something does happen, but I just need to point these things out to you guys in case something does happen, right? So we can say we called it here, right? But I'm not trying to predict stuff here. That's not my goal, but it's too intriguing not to talk about this. Like, look at that. Look at that, guys. It's 119 days before the first anniversary of his attempt on his life. And it's 3 months, 27 days. Trump turns 327 Mercury years old on St. Patrick's Day, which is 3 months and 27 days before the 1 year anniversary of his assassination attempt. I forgot to tell you guys, plane crash. Plane crash equals 173. That's the date, March 17th. In Ireland, they write it 173. Now, what's 173? It's the 40th prime number. this collision happened 40 days after Trump's Mercury birthday, and Mercury equals 40. St. Patrick was on a 40-day fast when he kicked out the snakes, right? Patrick Mahomes is going to try to win his on the 40th day of the year to win the Super Bowl. So, yeah. Yeah, 248 is big. Super big. So we'll keep an eye on this, guys, but I'm going to be on here for only 5 more minutes. I'll go into the comments. Thank you guys for all showing up on such short notice. 317137 in pi. Oh, really? Huh. Let me show you that. Let me look that up. Wow. Okay. A great connection. Thank you, Slice of Pie. Look at this. The number 317 appears at the 137th digit of pi. Again, these same numbers, guys. 317 in the string of pi appears at 137. Again, that's also the date that Trump was shot, was 137, right? Or 713 or 317. So amazing. And just to reiterate for the people just getting back in, the word lie flipped upside down equals 317. When you flip the word lie upside down, you get 317. You know? And then in pi, 317 appears at 137. Okay. So super important numbers, guys. 137 is the 33rd prime number. Yes, thank you, Rebecca. 137 is the 33rd prime, right? So there's that also. Thank you for reminding me of that. So lots to think about with St. Patrick's Day. If you guys want to catch, if you guys are just getting in, make sure you guys go back and watch. This is just a quick impromptu live stream. I didn't plan on going live even. Amazing stuff. Just a slice of pie. Thank you so much for your info. Great info. Decoding Our Reality says it's 30220 days after John Kerry's birth with dates reversed. But reversing 31743 to 121143, Kerry was born in 43 and ran for the 43 president. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of thought that Trump might go down in a plane crash, guys, but also watch out for Joe Biden because don't forget, guys, let's just show you this. Biden was the last president. And his name, of course, is Irish. Oh, it's actually English. Sorry, I'm wrong. But his name, his family comes from Ireland, right? So maybe it connects to Joe Biden somehow. But I did not know that Patrick Mahomes was so Irish, man. Mahomes is Irish origin, and his name Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. So definitely Irish stuff going on. Oh, Joseph's in here. Joseph, check this out. St. Patrick's Day is Trump's next Mercury birthday, right? So all this connects to St. Patrick's Day. But look at this. The word lie flipped upside down equals 317 in gematria. And of course, if you flip the word lie upside down, you get 317. I'm just showing this because Joseph just got here. I got 137 in the chat right now. How about that? 137 in the chat. So yeah, anyway. And then there's this. 40 days after Trump's Mercury birthday was the collision. Mercury equals 40. The initials of Sean Patrick Duffy are the same as St. Patrick's Day, SPD, SPD. Mercury, the trickster and the god of luck, the luck of the Irish. St. Patrick is known for kicking snakes out of Ireland after a 40-day fast. Yeah, they're messing with my likes, guys. I'm sorry if I got pushy with the likes, but they're showing different likes to everyone. I don't know what they're doing. Some people are seeing 60 likes, some people are seeing 100 likes. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, um, the flight was going to land at Reagan Airport, which is an Irish name. The transportation head is Patrick Duffy, which is an Irish name. The photo of the crash was captured by the Kennedy Center, which is Irish. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph made an amazing find earlier. I might as well add this in here. In connection to Kobe Bryant. Um, okay, so everyone's seeing the same amount of likes now, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah, look at this, guys. The pilot of the helicopter was released as his name Andrew Eaves. I wonder if Eaves is an Irish name. I don't think so. Almost everyone associated with this event is Irish last name, but I don't think Eaves is an Irish last name. Let me look it up. Um, Eaves. Eaves reminds me of Adam and Eve, guys. Guys, Adam and Eve. Think about it. The snake in the garden deceives Eve. You get it? Snake in the garden deceives Eve. The pilot of the helicopter's last name is Eves. Oh my gosh. This is all about the Garden of Eden, man. The snake in the garden, the liar, the deceiver. Adam and Eve. Okay. But let's see if Eve's is, let's see where that comes from, that name. You guys, it's important to look up the names, man, because the names are so important. Just like Melania means dark. Okay, the name Eves comes from English. Okay. But yeah, I mean, Eve sounds like Adam and Eve, right? That's where I'm getting from that. On the snake year, Eve was deceived. Mercury, the deceiver, the liar. Um, what was I gonna do, guys? Remind me in the chat. What was I gonna do um before I started looking at this? Oh, I was gonna show Joseph's find. Okay, so Kobe Bryant, he died in a helicopter crash on January 26th, 2020, right? And this incident happened on January 29th, 2025, a span of a span of 1831 days, 1831 days after Kobe died in a helicopter crash, right? Well, the name of the pilot was released as what was his first name again? Shoot, I can't remember his name now. Andrew Eaves. So if you go over to the trusty Jewish cipher, Andrew Eaves equals 1831, guys. Amazing find by Joseph. And I love when these things like Andrew Eaves equals 1831, and he's the driver of the helicopter 1831 days after Kobe died in a helicopter crash, and the guy's name equals 1831. Wait, that's a prime number, Joseph. Did you see what prime number that is? 282. Hmm. 282 prime. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to think more about the 282. I just saw some 282 codes the other day, actually. Hmm. Anyways, 1831 days after Kobe dies in a helicopter crash, the helicopter pilot Andrew Eves causes a crash, right? How perfect. And don't forget, that was exactly 62 moon phases after Kobe died, and the word airplane crash equals 62. So there's that too. Yeah, but amazing find, Joseph. Guys, make sure you go watch Joseph's decode about that. And make sure you guys go support the other channels as well. The Illusion, who was on here last night, Derek from Gematrinator 85, um, and Casey Jones Astrology, all those people doing amazing stuff. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, but one more time before we hang it up, guys. The word lie flipped upside down equals 317. 317 is St. Patrick's Day. And again, it's St. Patrick who kicked the snakes out of Ireland. And I found this picture and I thought it was funny. St. Patrick kicking a snake with a MAGA hat. A MAGA hat. I don't know who made this, but I found it interesting that when you look up St. Patrick's Day, it brings this picture up. So I'm just wondering if this is more predictive programming for Trump getting kicked or something happening. Because Trump is the snake, right? He read the snake poem. Um, so I'm just wondering why that is on there online. That's one of the first pictures that comes up. John Daly was born in 66. Yep. John Patrick Daly, right? In 66, 317 is St. Patrick's Day, and 317 is the 66 prime number. There's 66 books in the Bible, guys. 66 books. Yeah, and don't forget Melania. She wore that snake-looking dress, right? Melania wore the snake dress, which is black, right? You see how the snake, it looks like a snake and it's black? Well, remember, Melania means black in the meaning of her name is means black or dark. And all these people, as I showed you guys, all these people involved in this woman that came out, Kerrigan means black and dark. It's Irish. The police chief is Donnelly. He came out. His name means black or dark. Um, yeah, and even the name of the secretary, Duffy, is Irish and it means black or dark. Like it's so crazy. All their names mean black or dark. Yeah, I immediately thought that too. As soon as I saw her dress, I also thought of the snake. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna. Is there anything important that you guys need to share before I get off here? Type it in the chat now before I get off because I'm getting ready to get off. So I don't want to keep my girlfriend up. Black Hawk Down, Battle of Mogadishu, Operation Gothic Snake. Hmm, good one. I need to look into that too. Yes, that's correct. MAGA is level 5 of the Satanic Church. This year's been all about the number 5. Okay, yeah, thank you, Sojourn 137. Glad you could also make the show. Thank you to Dirk Zink. Appreciate you. And thanks for sharing all the info. Mel Gibson released the film Flight Risk a few days ago. Ah, hold on. Good one. Flight Risk. January 24th, guys. Just a few days before this collision. What's flight risk? You all need a pilot. You all need a pilot. uh, 119. How about that? Backwards 9/11. Also 56, like Society of Jesus, like Mind Control, like All Seeing Eye, Society of Jesus, all those things. Yeah, I need to look into this too, I guess. But it was only 5 days before the collision. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off because it's gonna get late. And but yeah, thanks for watching so much. And make sure you guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in maybe like 2 days with another live stream. But yeah, we'll catch you later and have a great night out there, everyone, and keep safe and much love and God bless. And we'll see you.